Hello. In this Cube.js video, I will be covering how to customize mob drops using LootJS in Minecraft 1.21.1 with NeoForge. Whether you want to have zombies drop emeralds or remove bones from skeletons, this tutorial will show you how to control mob loot tables directly. Thank you to BisectHosting for supporting the channel. We will get to their services later in the video, but first, let us start scripting. First, as you can see here, I create a new file called custommobloot.js. First, our first example is we're going to have an example of basic mob loot table edits. So here we're going to add apples to sheep. So first we're going to do that by typing lootjs.lootTables. And then inside that we're going to pass in the event. And then inside that we're going to do event.getEntityTable. And then we're going to pass in the ID of the mob. So here we're going to do Minecraft sheep. And then next we're going to get the first poll, which is usually the only loot poll of the sheep. And then we're going to chain on another function called add entry. And then inside here we're going to add our item. So let's do Minecraft apple. So this gives sheep a chance to drop an apple when killed. We are using getEntityTable to target only that specific mob. Next, let's expand on this example by adding weight and count. So to make this a little easier to read, we're going to do multiple lines per chain function. The next function we're going to change here, add, is we need to kind of change this a bit. So in add entry, instead of just having Minecraft apple, we're going to do loot entry.of Minecraft apple. And then inside that, we are going to chain a weight. So we're going to do with weight. Let's do 20. And then we can set the count by doing set count. And then inside that, we need to pass in an array of a two integer array. So let's do, in this case, let's do 2 to 4. So again, with weight increases the drop chance, and set count means the sheep can drop between 2 to 4 apples. Let us do another example though. Here we're going to remove drops. So here, let's say we do not want zombies to drop rotten flesh. So we can do that pretty easily. Do event dot, same thing as before, get entity table, and then we're going to pass in the mob. So Minecraft zombie. We're then going to get the first poll, and then we're going to remove the drop using remove item. So, and then we're going to pass in what we want to remove, which is rotten flesh. Okay, so again, this removes rotten flesh from the zombie's default loot. Let's do another example that's a little more advanced. Here, you can modify multiple entities together. So let's say we want to add an emerald drop to both a zombie and a skeleton. Pretty easy to do that. We can do first event dot modify entity tables. In here, we're going to pass in an array of multiple mobs. Let's do Minecraft zombie, and then Minecraft skeleton. Okay, and now we can chain on the method. So let us create a pool, and then we need to pass in pool. So here we can do pool dot add entry, and then let's pass in Minecraft Emerald. Okay. So when do we use getEntityTable versus modifyEntityTables? Well, first of all, with editing one mob, it's usually better to just use getEntityTable. And then editing multiple mobs, that's when it probably makes sense to use modifyEntityTables. So I would like, before we continue on with this video, I would like to give a shout out to my server hosting partner, BisectHosting. This is a great service I've used for quite a while now. They are the sponsor of today's video and series. You can get powerful Minecraft hosting with 70 games supported, over 70 games supported, over 2,000 Minecraft modpacks pre-installed, so basically anything relevant is probably there. You have full file access and 24/7 support. I can particularly attest to this because whenever I'm running into issues with my personal servers, they are always very happy to help, friendly, and helpful. They also offer global server locations and DDoS protection to make sure that you have the most optimized experience and safe experience. If you're interested in using the service, I highly recommend you check my link out in the description below, bringing to the website, which I got the screenshot from. There's plenty of great information there that can help inform a possible purchase that makes sense to you. Again, thank you to BisectHosting for supporting the channel. Before we conclude this video though, let's give some key takeaways. First of all, getEntityTable gives you control over a single mob loot table. ModifyEntityTables works with multiple mobs, but not tags yet. You can add, remove, or modify drops using built-in helpers like lootentry.of. And then entity loot editing is perfect for progression balancing and mob farming. If you found this tutorial helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave a comment. You can find more examples and other videos in the series, and if you have any questions and have other future video ideas, please let me know, and I'd be happy to put that in the queue. Huge thanks again to BisectHosting for supporting the series. Reach out if you have any questions. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and have a great day.